Alright guys, welcome back, reviews and more, and I am reviewing Prada Paradoxe. I realize this came out a few years ago, but my wife likes it. She saw a sampler, tried it out, wanted to get the full-size bottle, so here we are. So as I open this thing up, sorry about the noise, nasty cellophane noise out of the way. Alright, so the cellophane's off, let's talk about the notes. It's pear, tangerine, and bergamot in the opening, then we get some orange blossom, neroli essence, neroli, and then jasmine, sambac, in the middle, followed by base notes of bourbon, vanilla, amber, white musk, and benzoin. So it's the biggest critique I saw online of this was it's been done before, which I think is kind of an unfair critique unless you're in the community where you're buying new fragrances all the time and you want to try new things. A lot of people are just like trying to find a good standby, especially women are just trying to find a good signature standby scent. So this could be that for women. So there's the full-size bottle. Unique because it kind of sits on its side like this. Interesting kind of look to it. Forgot to turn my light on, so I get some decent lighting in here. Sorry about that. So there we go. There's the bottle. When I saw the box, I kind of expected a pink liquid, but it's kind of like a salmonish kind of interesting color. And the way we always do this, we always test it two ways. We do skin, we do paper, not that we do paper, then we do skin. I kind of give you the breakdown of my impressions of it, and then we kind of check back in a day or so. It's only a few seconds for you, just to talk about the performance and projection. All right, so here we go. Interesting bottle shape for the spray. Definitely good for storage, I guess, if you want to source triangle. Let's go ahead and do it. Bye-bye. Ooh, nice atomizer. Very fast, puts out a good bit of juice. Alright, let's talk about the initial impressions here. The pear is interesting. I like the pear. The pear is definitely present on paper. You're already getting some neroli and orange blossom in the opening, so even though there's listed as middle notes, don't be married to that. It's going to be this is kind of a neroli and like the jasmine's there as well. The citruses are there, the tangerine's there, it's all present. It's all kind of blended together. It's not like a citrus bomb in the opening. It's got just like that light fruit, the pear in there. Definitely more sweet than bitter. Let's do it on skin real fast. So I get to smell like women's perfume all day today. The pear is a lot stronger on skin. But then again, you also have the neroli in there that's very strong, even though it's listed as a middle note. It's a standard, beautiful smell. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. The smell itself is excellent. So, like, there's no flaw as far as the smell. Has it been done before? Yes. It's a big neroli kind of bomb there. That being said, I don't smell those vanilla and amber and musk notes for the base yet, so it does have layers to it, assuming those do present themselves later on. So if you are looking for a very nice, sweet, feminine, neroli kind of smell, neroli mixed with jasmine, this is a good option for you. It's on the more expensive size because it's a designer. And if you are someone who likes to douse yourself in perfume, you're going to want to get the full size. They do have like 1 ounce bottles like in the $60 range, depending where you pick them up. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. This is very, very nice, very pleasant. So we'll talk about projection and longevity once this thing pops back, once I pop back in a little while. But yeah, this is a 3-year-old fragrance, but it's very, very fresh. The florals are very, very pleasant. Overall, like it based on the opening by itself, but we'll jump back in and talk about the other elements in just a bit. All right, welcome back. All right, so it's been a day or so since I've been wearing this Paradoxe from Prada. This is an excellent fragrance. Let's jump in and talk about the notes first. First of all, it's a jasmine, neroli, vanilla kind of combo. That's what really kind of sticks out over time. That's also probably the flaw that I'll talk about towards the end, but that's what you're getting in those basic base notes. You keep the neroli, you keep the jasmine. Even when the vanilla comes out, the vanilla is kind of like there along with those other 2 notes of neroli and jasmine. Now, as far as longevity goes, that's probably the best part about this. This little piece of paper is well over 24 hours at this point. I can still smell it. Now, is it projecting as hard? No, but it does project for quite a while. So you're gonna get 8 hours at least on clothing, probably just as long on skin as a skin scent, if not longer. And the projection is several hours long. So by several, I mean like 4 hours of good projection. I was smelling it on myself as I was just moving around and walking around, because every time I moved my arms, it would disturb the fragrance. I could smell it again. And again, my arms obviously being a couple feet from my face gives you an idea what the projection kind of is. Now let's talk about the one big flaw to this fragrance. And that is, and you probably read online, it's been done before. There are lots of fragrances out there that do that jasmine neroli vanilla combo, or that neroli vanilla combo, or that jasmine vanilla combo. So I'm going to point that out and say, yes, absolutely. If you are someone who collects a lot of women's fragrances, you very well might have one that kind of fits this at a 90% level and you can skip it. However, you might not, in which case it's a good pickup for the quality you get. It's extremely well blended. Again, that projection and longevity are just on point. It's an EDP concentration and it just goes and goes and goes. So that's the best part about it. Now, well, let's say, who would I give this to? Let's say that there was like a young woman in my life who was like using like Bath and Body Works body sprays every day, and maybe you're her mother and want to get her something a little more luxurious, a little nicer, something that's going to last her a little longer because it's just stronger. This is a good option for that, because this is a any time of year kind of wear. This isn't any kind of day or night kind of wear. This isn't any age group kind of wear. It's just it's about as, what's the term I mentioned earlier? It's about as mass appealing gets in the women's perfume world. So just keep that in mind. So if you're looking for, I need to get a present for my 18-year-old daughter, and I don't know what to do, this is an easy one. If they're not already super into fragrances, this could be like a first big fragrance buy. A 15-year-old girl will get this, go, ooh, Prada, it's designer, it's luxurious. That's kind of what I look at this for. Now I'm getting this for my wife because she happens to not have anything that kind of hits this nail on the head of that jasmine neroli vanilla combo, and it's very nice. She enjoys it very much, and she's in her 30s. So this is a good broad range mass appealing fragrance if there ever was one. So that's about all I got to say about it. If you liked the review and found it helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button, and have a great day.